Heyo. So, how the fuck are you, internet world? I'm Tim. This is my talking fuel, aka coffee. And I just had a crazy fucking idea the other fucking day. I see a lot of movies. I have a lot of strong opinions on movies, largely descending from the fact that I'm an asshole. And as an asshole, I want to talk into a camera a lot and get people to watch and love me. So, let's talk about a fucking movie I saw. So I saw Rogue One, as many of you have. And, what did I think? Well, it doesn't matter. But for the purposes of this, I will tell you. I thought it was pretty nice. There were some really great moments. It was, a jolt to the nards to see Darth Vader again, and he was executed really, really well. Because unlike the prequels, they realized what was cool about Darth Vader, which is he's scary as shit. He's fucking crazy. He can destroy your ass. Not whiny, not blonde, not Canadian, not named something that rhymes with Schmaden Schmistensen. He's just a fucking badass. Got a great helmet, in a lot of pain, does some wheezy shit from time to time. So, it was recapturing the magic of Darth Vader after he had been so deeply magicized by the prequels, which are, the subtitle for those movies could basically be Fuck Darth Vader, Darth Vader fucking sucks. Here's 6 hours of why Darth Vader fucking sucks. And, to be fair to the prequels, they kind of redeemed Obi-Wan a little bit. In the old movies, it's like, who is this super campy British guy having no fun whatsoever, just really angry to be there and waiting for his check? And then the new ones were like, no, actually, he's kind of like an action hero, and he's Ewan McGregor, and I love Trainspotting. Do you like Trainspotting? It's a great movie. But anyway, okay, back to the task at hand. Rogue One. So what did it do good? Vader. Vader was great. What could have been improved? Well, that's the whole point of this video. I just want to talk about a few elements of Rogue One that I think could have been improved and could have precipitated a much better movie. Thing the first. Jyn fucking Erso. What's the deal with Jyn Erso? I don't know. Do you know? She's Felicity Jones. Great. I like Felicity Jones. But Jyn Erso, what the fuck? What is she doing in this movie? What are her goals? What does she want? She really just sort of bounces from moment to moment, doing whatever the plot requires of her, and it just doesn't lead to a compelling, memorable character. I mean, you think about Luke. What the fuck did Luke want in A New Hope? He wanted to get the fuck off Tatooine because Tatooine sucked! He was a bored farm boy. He wanted adventure. And in fact, people tell him this repeatedly to his face. Like, what you want is adventure. And then he's like, yeah, I agree with that. I want adventure. I want to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters, but then adventure. So it was very clear what his desires were, and it was very clear why he was making those decisions. Jyn Erso, I don't know what the fuck the deal is with her. She starts out in prison, Imperial prison, so she probably like jaywalked or something or chewed gum. But she's in prison, and we have no idea why. And she gets out of prison, and she starts beating up rebels immediately. And it's like, well, why are you doing that? Why are you beating up the rebels? They just helped your ass. And then she goes from beating the shit out of the rebels to immediately taking orders from them. They're like, we need you to go get this message from your father. And she's like, yeah, all right, sounds like a good idea. But then she's all sort of like, I don't want to go on. There's just a lot of back and forth with her, and it's very unclear who she is, what she wants, what her ultimate goals are, and why she would agree to help the rebellion in their mission. So I think that could have been fleshed out considerably. Give her dreams, aspirations, give her a relationship to the rebellion. Maybe she, wants to get the fuck away from the rebellion because it has ruined her life to a great extent. But it's like, okay, cool. There are elements of that, but it's just very inconsistent and choppy and leads to a character that we don't give a shit about when she, spoilers, fucking explodes. And, that could have been a really dramatic moment. Like, if Luke fucking exploded at the end of A New Hope, I would have pissed myself. But once again, it's because I knew what he wanted. I'll be like, what? He'll never get his adventure now. I'll never get the power converters. It was very sad. So, thing the second. that I would have fucking fixed. Motherfucking Grand Moff Tarkin looks like ass! And it really takes me out of the fucking movie. He's too shiny, he's too floaty, all those fucking things that are wrong with CGI. Those are the technical terms, by the way. I am a CGI professional. And there's actually a button on your computer where you go, shine, bloop, float, bloop, and it makes everything shinier and floatier. And they put that shit up to 40. It's fucked. So, how can we fix that? Well, look, Star Wars. I got really bad news for you, world. Star Wars didn't happen. Never fucking happened. I know there's the crawl that's like, oh, it was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. And you're like, fuck, facts. This is real. No, it's not real. It never happened. So, like a movie, because Star Wars is a movie, you can recast people, and we'll just fucking go with it, because it's a fucking movie. So, I understand the need to make Tarkin a prominent part of this film, because, if he's just not there, it's like, well, why the fuck isn't he there? He was the big shit on the Death Star. But, the choice isn't exclude Tarkin or make him like a terrible CGI fucking monstrosity in a scene which makes it all the more jarring because there's no other CGI. It's all like they're on a set, it's very naturalistic, it's all people in costumes, and then this one fucking weird, glowy, shiny man. It's very distracting, and it takes away from anything else those scenes is trying to establish. So just recast the part. We'll go with it. Maybe people will be pissed for like a second, but there are a lot of rat-faced British people that you can put in that role. Or B, use some combination of CGI and makeup, because really the biggest problem is just CGI skin just sits fucking weird. Like makeup skin would look a lot better. Then you can shrivel his head down or do whatever little manipulations you need. And the eyes particularly. He is a dead-eyed fucking lump of binary code. It's just very distracting, especially when like other people are trying to be interacting with him. I'm like, why is no one saying like, Jesus, Moff? Can I call you Moff? You look fucking weird. You just look a little ethereal, and it's very distracting. I want to take orders from you, but you're a computer man. So anyway, that was fucking weird. Thing the third. Fucking cut Saw Gerrera. I really I like Forrest Whitaker. I like treating him to lavish steak dinners by watching his movies. But he contributed nothing to the movie, and it just made me really sad. It made me really sad. That's the thing about movies like this. There are a lot of bit players in sci-fi movies, and I understand that. They want their cast of thousands, and not everyone is essential to the plot. But when you take a huge, huge, excellent star like Forrest Whitaker, last fucking King of Scotland, all that shit he did, he's got a lazy eye, he's really cool. And you just plop him in a thankless, weird role that doesn't contribute to the movie at all. It just makes you sad. So, and he has a lot of promise. He has like a gimp leg, and he's all like big, he's fucking robotic. And he's got like the like Frank Booth mask, which was very bizarre. They should have just digitally added Isabella Rossellini in the background, just like totally like haggard and naked and just like, that would have been amazing, the Blue Velvet crossover you didn't know you wanted. But yeah, just insert him into the plot in a way that is organic and germane to the rest of the story, and give him something to do. Instead, he just had a very thankless role that was sort of unnecessary setup for the rest of the movie. He was yet another father figure when Jyn Erso already had like 16 to 17 father figures, all of whom had betrayed her. I mean, yeah, by the way, shit, Jyn Erso, maybe don't go picking up any more fucking father figures. Clearly they're not working out for you. But yeah, so I wish Forrest Whitaker had more to do. So that, in a nutshell, is 3 things that I found problematic with Rogue One, and how I would have addressed them. So what do you think? Do you agree? You disagree? Are you annoyed? Ooh, reflection. Are you annoyed by this weird hole in my shirt that I'm just noticing now? Because I am. Great. Well, let me know what you thought, and maybe I'll do some more of these for some more movies that you love and I have problems with because I'm a dick. Peace.